Diabetes is a chronic disease that has reached epidemic proportions among adults and children worldwide. Importantly, eating the wrong foods can raise your blood sugar and insulin levels and promote inflammation, which increases your risk of disease. Eating a healthful balanced diet can help people with diabetes manage their condition and reduce their risk of health-related complications. So it is recommended to watch this video till end, because we will talk about some foods that can destroy this disease naturally. So here are 3 foods that people with diabetes or pre-diabetes should avoid. Number 1. White bread, pasta and rice. These are high carbohydrates foods. Carbohydrates directly affect blood glucose levels more than other nutrients. Eating breads and other refined flour foods has been shown to significantly increase blood sugar levels in people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Another study found that a meal containing a high carb not only raised blood sugar, but also decreased brain function in people with diabetes and mental deficits. These processed foods contain little fiber, which helps slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. The more you eat white rice, the greater your risk of type 2 diabetes. In a study of more than 350,000 people who ate the most this rice were at great risk for type 2 diabetes, and the risk increased 11% for each additional daily serving of rice. Basically anything highly processed, fried, and made with white flour should be avoided. White rice and pasta can cause blood sugar spikes similar to sugar. Pretzels and crackers are not good snack choices. They're typically made with refined flour and provide few nutrients, although they have plenty of fast-digesting carbs that can rapidly raise blood sugar. Instead, eat brown rice. These whole grains do not cause the same blood sugar spikes thanks to fiber, which supports slow the race of glucose into the bloodstream. 2. Trans fats. Industrial trans fats are extremely unhealthy. There are 2 broad types of trans fats found in foods: naturally occurring and artificial trans fats. Naturally occurring trans fats are produced in some animals like milk and meat products, may contain small quantities of these fats. Artificial trans fats are created in an industrial process. They are created by adding hydrogen to unsaturated fatty acids in order to make them more stable. Trans fats give foods a desirable taste. Many restaurants and fast foods use trans fats to deep fry foods, because oils with trans fats can be used many times in commercial fryers. Trans fats raise your bad cholesterol and lower your good cholesterol. Eating trans fats increases your risk of developing heart disease and stroke. It's also associated with a higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. These effects are especially concerning for people with diabetes, as they are at an increased risk of heart disease. Trans fats can be found in many foods, including fried foods like donuts, and baked goods including cakes, biscuits, frozen pizza, cookies, crackers, and stick margarines and other spreads. You can determine the amount of trans fats in a particular packaged food by looking at the nutrition facts panel. You can also spot trans fats by reading ingredient lists and looking for the ingredients referred to as partially hydrogenated oils. 3. Sugary juices. Most people agree that soda is very bad for our health. There are almost 10 teaspoons of sugar in a 12-ounce can of soda. But other beverages that may seem a little more healthful are really no better than soda. Although packed fruit juice is often considered a healthy beverage, its effects on blood sugar are actually similar to those of sodas and other sugary drinks. This goes for unsweetened 100% fruit juice, as well as types that contain added sugar. In some cases, fruit juice is even higher in sugar and carbs than soda. Like sugary beverages, fruit juice is loaded with fructose, the type of sugar that drives insulin resistance, obesity and heart disease. Drinks that contain a lot of sugar, such as energy drinks, some coffees, and shakes, can imbalance a person's insulin levels. Instead of sweets, Reach for delicious fruits like apples and pears. These high-quality carbohydrates contain plenty of fiber to help slow down the absorption of glucose, so they're a far better choice for blood sugar control. So here is video on foods that cures diabetes permanently.